Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. President Tinubu set to release Nnamdi Kanu, says Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu. To my dear listeners, you have been waiting for this kind of news. We know we have been wanting the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu from detention ever since he has been apprehended. Before I go into details, kindly please like, follow, subscribe, and share this channel. Now the details. In a significant announcement, Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, revealed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has agreed to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The statement was made during the 13th memorial anniversary of the late Ojukwu Ojukwu in Owerri on Tuesday. Ambassador Ojukwu emphasized that President Tinubu's decision to release Kanu is a crucial step in dismantling the networks of criminal elements that have been exploiting IPOB's name to incite violence in the southeast region of Nigeria. President Tinubu understands the importance of Kanu's release. It will expose the masqueraders behind the violence and help restore order. I will do whatever it takes to ensure His Excellency grant this request, Ojukwu said, highlighting the need to differentiate genuine freedom fighters from criminals who are destabilizing the region. She also stressed the Igbo people's commitment to peace, arguing that they are not inclined to harm their own and that collective action is necessary to rid the southeast of criminal activities and insecurity. Called for unity and economic reclamation. In her address, the ambassador condemned the violent sit-at-home orders imposed in the southeast, describing them as counterproductive and harmful to the region's economy. She argued that such actions contradict the principles of self-determination and are stifling economic progress in the region. Indeed, Igbo are enterprising and their brothers keepers. We must reclaim our land and continue to promote the ideals for which Dame Chukwu Ojukwu stood, she stated, urging the people of the southeast to unite and work toward peace and prosperity. Nnamdi Kanu has been in custody since his controversial repatriation from Kenya in June 2021, and his release has long been a contentious issue. The decision to grant him freedom marks a significant development in the ongoing conversation about self-determination, security and the rule of IPOB in the southeast. To my dear listeners, now we have come to the end of our today's news. Now before I go, let's move down to the comment section. Let's see what people have to say. The first comment I have says no, Biafra must. The second comment here says the earlier the better. Another comment here says how long will be announcing the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Which my last comment for today's news says Bianca Ojukwu, do whatever it takes to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, but don't give up. Don't give President ground, please. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, in contribution to the news I have read, it is something that is obvious, and which we all know that releasing Nnamdi Kanu, releasing Nnamdi Kanu would actually bring nothing but peace to the southeast. So I think the federal government should listen to what Bianca Ojukwu said, and as for Bianca Ojukwu, kudos to her. And if she continues in this line of releasing Nnamdi Kanu, I think that would be an added advantage to the movement of the IPOB. So to my dear listeners, I feel it is something needful, because there are some people that were using this Biafra movement to create atrocities, to create atrocities. So I think the federal government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would actually make them know who the real evil perpetrators are, and not just putting everything on Biafra, because as it is going, to me it's not even making any sense any longer. It's not making any sense any longer because of the way things are. Everything is just on Biafra land. It is not what it is meant to be. So releasing Nnamdi Kanu would actually be the greatest decision they would make this year. So I think that's the best thing they should do. So as to know who the evil perpetrators are, and so that they can apprehend them on time. Because if they continue doing like this, everything would still be on